see what's on TV.
McGruff, the crime dog here. Tony thinks he's gonna walk home alone.
Oh no, Tony.
Tony is wrong.
Some folks don't believe the super fruitiness of Bonker's
She's
fruit
hot.
candy. They learn soon
Bonkers was
enough.
shit.
Wednesday, go behind the scenes with the Dallas cheerleaders. Then
Okay.
Arnold's ripped off and gets his day in
Oh no,
court.
Arnold.
And on Facts of Life,
Yeah.
Willis visits the school when Blair and a special duty
What about
expert
Tootie?
share their secrets.
Dare
Me
to
too.
be you.
Then Quincy must save a baby from a silent killer.
Quincy, no.
It all happens Wednesday on NBC.
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese
Why is
fillet, a
this
fish, a
guy-
hamburger, a cheeseburger, a
I mean,
Happy Meal McNugget,
he's just gonna sing the whole
breakfast,
menu,
regular and large size
and
salad,
you're just
cheddar,
gonna sit there and
garlic,
just let him
salad,
sing
big,
it.
big breakfast, egg
There gotta be
McMuffin,
something
cakes,
better
sausage,
on
baby
it.
biscuits, bacon, eggs.
Ah. Welcome to the $54.11 pyramid with the hashtag in front. I'm your host, Eclectic. Doesn't matter. We're here to play a game. We're here to play the pyramid. So let's introduce the teams. Team 1 hails from the swamps just outside of Springfield. Mercenaries and the host of the Cold Slither podcast, Classic Material, and Tim Dog 98. Welcome to the show.
Hey, well, thank you for having us. Bye week round out week mini bar.
Really want that on my show.
Universal greeting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I really appreciate that. Hello, Mr. Tim DLG.
What it do?
Excellent. Team 2 is hailing from the balcony of the largest IMAX theater on the planet, host of the Title Pendant Movie Podcast, Tanker Folks. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up?
Clap to Brada Nicto.
What did you just call me?
How dare you?
Sism.
Hey, come on, the Evil Dead is opening tomorrow. We can't help it if these guys just aren't versed tank.
Oh, wow, trash talk already, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. We got our teams. Let's get to the game. We're playing 3 rounds, each with their own special rules. Round 1, we pick the clues. Round 2, they're all mystery 7s. And round 3, that's the 60-second slam. Figure it out as we go. One member of the team will give the clues while the other guesses. There will be no use of any parts of the word. There will be no made-up words and no rhyme. Tim. Each correct guess gets a point. The team with the most points at the end of 3 rounds wins. Are we fine with the rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. All right, so round 1, we'll go to, we got 5 categories on the big board. And those 5 categories are, it ain't easy, old school, some homo, wait, what, and man love. We'll flip a coin to see who goes first. Mr. Foles, call it in the air.
Gotcha. Heads.
It is tails.
Yes, Sonic sidekick.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we get to pick if we're home team or away team.
Yeah. You wanna wear the home whites or what are you gonna do?
We want to go first.
Okay. Cold Slither podcast goes first. Let's meet Cold Slither. Classic, host of Classic Team Up, room temp catch up enthusiast, and unicorn goat herder. How are you doing, sir?
Okay, the unicorn goats. I got to do something while the Pegasuses are out of season, so unicorn goats is the deal there. But I'm doing great.
That is excellent. And Tim, co-host of the Click Nation podcast, comic book reviewer, and internet sunglass model. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, which one of you guys are going to give the clues?
Tim, I can give the clues. Okay.
All right. And of the categories, which one would you like to pick, sir?
Let's go with man love.
Man love it is.
Yeah.
For man love, these are words associated with He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Words associated with He-Man. There will be 7 words, and you will have 30 seconds. So Classic will be giving the clues, Tim Dog will be receiving, and your time starts now.
All right. First word. It's a castle. By the power of.
Grayskull.
Yes.
He's the villain. Cackles a lot.
Mumra.
Bones.
Mumra.
Oh, bones. Bag of bones.
I
Laughing.
don't know.
Villain. Bad guy.
Hordak.
No, his the other guy.
I don't know where.
Time.
Wow.
Ow.
That's
Skeletor.
30 seconds is quick.
Oh, Skeletor. Okay.
All right.
That's not horrible. That is, first round, getting the hang of it. That is 1 point for the Coast of the Podcast.
Yes.
It's not as easy as it seems. Okay. Title pending movie podcast. Who will give the clues? Who will receive the clues?
Tank, what's your preference?
I'll give.
Okay.
Give. And what category would you like?
Wait, what?
Perfect. Tank, you're giving the clues.
So we don't get a cool introduction like they did? I see.
Wait, what? These are words that have nothing to do with each other, but they all begin with the letter W.
Wait, what?
Random words that don't go with each other that begins with the letter W. 30 seconds on the clock. Go.
Type of hot dog.
Pass.
Red-headed fast food restaurant.
Wendy's.
A type of, it's a thing that's a snack with a shell.
Pass.
You hang pictures on it.
Wall.
Day of the week. And a type of thing with a shell. Okay. Gandalf was one.
Wizard.
Rorschach was part of.
Watchman.
Tennis competition.
Wimbledon.
You hang pictures on,
Time.
and then
I said wall at one point.
You did. We were looking
Is that
for
right?
walnuts. We were looking
Snack
for
with a shell.
walnuts.
Oh, I see. You were trying to get me to walnuts.
yeah.
I think we did pretty good, though.
You did.
That's how
got
you
it.
play. Hey. Now, do we have to switch it up, or can Tansky just keep firing me fastballs like that every round? 'Cause that was good.
You don't have to switch it up if you don't want to.
Oh, shit.
Wieners was the.
Yeah, that was the other
no,
one you
I
didn't
gotcha.
get. Wieners and walnuts.
You know what? You know what might have been better there? Slang for hot dogs. I think you said a type of hot dog, and I'm like,
Okay.
So the score right now is Code Slither 1, title pending 5.
Boo.
yay.
Continuing on, Code Slither, pick a category.
All right, Tim. It's up to you. What are we picking?
Let's do old school.
Old school. These are words associated with school supplies. Old school school supplies. Who will give and who will receive?
I'll give since Classic
I'll
went
receive.
last time.
All right. Okay. Old school. Words associated with school supplies. old school school supplies. You ready?
Yes.
And begin.
This is what you use to carry around your
Backpack.
paper.
Oh, loose leaf. Notebook. Textbook. Folder.
Type of folder. Had a funny name.
Pass.
Type of sticky substance. The brand for the sticky substance.
Post-it.
Use
3M.
used it to make arts and
Glue.
crafts.
Paste.
What's a brand of it?
Oh, Elmer's.
Time. We will give you Elmer's. We were also looking for Trapper Keeper.
All right.
Could I have said glue?
Yes, you could have.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I should have just said it anyway.
Could they have said Hillbilly Jim's uncle?
Yes, they definitely could have said Hillbilly Jim's uncle.
Or Elmer Fudd. Oh,
No, you couldn't have said Elmer Fudd. You could have said Fudd.
bald-headed Fudd.
There'll,
Cartoon character.
yeah, there'll be no talk like that on this show, sir. Okay, back to title pending.
Yeah,
We're
Tank.
gonna
Let's
go with-
switch it up. Let's take turns doing the
Okay,
giving and receiving.
sure.
Well, you can pick the category. I don't care what category. Go ahead.
There's 2 categories left, I believe. It ain't easy and some homo. Instead of no homo, it has to be some homo.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. Okay. Tank, you'll be receiving this time, correct?
Right. Correct.
Okay. It ain't easy. These are words associated or things that are green.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. It ain't easy being green.
Exactly. The current score is Cold Slither Podcast 2, Title Pending Movie Podcast 5. It ain't easy. Things associated with or things that are green. 30 seconds on the clock. And go.
The star of the Muppets.
Kermit.
It's a fungus that could get you sick if you get it in your house.
Mold.
It's what you spend.
Money. Cash.
It's a
Dollars.
It's a vegetable that kids
Broccoli.
don't like. What do you see with?
Eyes. Glasses.
It's a fruit that's
Time.
almost. Ah, shit.
Excellent.
I wanted to outscore Tansky.
You tied with them.
We tied. One
Tied.
more would have gotten it. Tank.
Tied with 5. The one that Tank was going for was lime.
Well, it's not fair to him. I didn't get the clue out. I couldn't say anything.
Well, you said fruit.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Speaking
Good job.
of fruit, the next category.
The last category going to Cold Slither Podcast will be some homo. Who will give and who will receive some homo?
I'll leave it up to Classic.
Tim, why don't you give and I'll receive.
Okay.
Some homo. These are words that are homophones. Homophones. Words that are spelled differently, sound the same, different meanings.
I gotcha.
Like,
Jesus, I didn't even. Is that a real word? Homophones? Is that the word for like there, and there?
correct.
Wow, I didn't even know that. You're schooling me up, E. Damn.
Mr. Dog, are you ready?
Yes.
30 seconds on the clock. Go.
White powder that you cook with.
Flour.
You bake cookies with this.
Rolling pin. Pass.
The substance that you bake cookies with.
Pass.
Pass. You walk on this, the lower part of your body.
Foot. Toe.
Let's see.
Time.
The sky, Storm, clouds.
That was the first word that you passed on was dough. He was looking for dough, which is spelled D-O-U-G-H or D-O-E. And you were looking for feet,
Yes.
which
He said
F-E-E-T
foot.
or F-E-A-T.
Said foot.
He did say foot, but that didn't count. So,
Seeing as it's technically not the word.
yes. After the first round, the Cold Slither podcast has a total score of 3 points, and the Title Pending Movie podcast has 10. It is hotly contested right now, kind of, sort of, but not really. But the second round is different. So we'll take a quick break and come back for the second round. Pyramid.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
In the middle of the night.
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Go Ghostbusters! Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.
He's an evil master of disguise. Sartan changes color right before your eyes. Sartan. Introducing Sartan. Sartan changes color in sunlight.
There's Zartan! He's escaping in the chameleon! Let's go get him! Yo, Joe!
But Sartan has a disguise.
Where's Zartan?
I don't know any Zartan.
Sartan changes color in sunlight, and Sartan comes with the chameleon. Other figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
Back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. It's the EDP, hashtag in front. Looks like Chris Crow's episode. We're playing the Pyramid with Title Pending Movie Podcast versus Cold Slither Podcast. Currently, the score is 3-10 in favor of the movie watchers. And we're going to round 2. Now, round 2 is all Mystery Sabbaths. If you're familiar with the old show that is not on this podcast, you will get the clues, but not the category. After the clues are done, if the team guesses the category, they get bonus points, 5 bonus points. So it's easy for you guys to catch up, Cold Slither. And we will put 45 seconds on the clock instead of the 30 for the first round. Okay?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to go with Tank and Fogs first. Who's going to give?
It's
I will
Tank's turn.
Okay. Tank will be giving the clues. Fogs will be receiving. 45 seconds on the clock. Start now.
Marx Brothers, A Night at the...
Opera.
Correct. The Anaheim Mighty...
Ducks.
Correct. Marvin the...
Martian.
Warner Brothers. Val Kilmer, The Real...
Pass. Genius.
Correct.
Genius.
Goodwill...
Hunting.
Correct. Roadrunner gets this. The coyote puts it down for him to eat.
Birdseed.
Correct. The Other White Meat.
Pork.
Got them all in 32 seconds.
Not impressed.
Wow. Trash talk across the way there. So we have birdseed, pork, genius, hunting, Martians, opera, and duck.
I have no idea, man. Hunting duck.
Opera, duck, Martians, genius.
And
Rifle. Guns.
So sorry. Tank, would you care to guess? It won't be for the points, but can you show your dexterity here?
Looney Tunes.
Correct. We have opera because they do a lot of opera. Duck, obviously. Marvin the Martian. Super Genius. Wile E. Coyote, Hunting with Elmer Fudd. Birdseed for Roadrunner. Pork, Mr. Pig.
All right.
Well done.
Can't win them all. Can't win.
But you did score a whopping 7 points.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay. Coastal of the Podcast. If you get all of the words and the bonus, it will put you right back in the thick of things.
All right, we're ready for that.
Who's going to give? Who's going to receive?
I'll give this time.
This time.
45 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Frosted Flakes, Wheat Checks,
Cereal.
Little blue people with white hats.
Smurfs.
Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage.
Wrestlers.
What do they do? What's the sport?
They wrestle. WWE.
Yeah. What's the sport called?
Professional wrestling.
There you go. Alvin and his two
Chipmunks.
brothers. He's a dog that talks. Mystery Machine. It's Shaggy.
Can't think of it now.
Fred, Velma, and Daphne.
Scooby Doo.
He's from the planet Melmac. He's an alien. He eats cats.
Oh, Alf.
And they live in a rock.
Time. Wow. 6.
Nice.
The
6 out of
blazing
7.
comeback.
These guys. Okay. So, Tim, we
Yes.
have cereal, Smurfs, wrestling, Chipmunks, Scooby, and Alf. What do you think these things have in common? What would the category be?
Things from our youth.
If that's your final answer, no. I'm sorry. Anyone care to guess? Classic, would you care to guess?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning is the actual category. Yes.
Alf came on Saturday mornings.
Cartoon?
Yeah, right.
The cartoon did.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, and the cereal. You have your cereal and milk.
The score right now is Coastal of the Podcast 9. The Title Pending Movie Podcast 17. It is 8 points is the difference. Okay.
All right. That 5 bonus points, and these guys just blazing through that round. I have a feeling that lead could be made up real quick.
Exactly. All right. Who's giving? Folks, you're giving, correct?
It is true.
Folks will be giving the clues. Tank will be receiving. 45 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Red, white, and
Blue.
blank thunder.
Blue Thunder?
What's that?
Blue Thunder?
Nope. It's a war movie. Robert Downey Jr., Ben Stiller.
Oh, Tropic.
No,
I'll accept it.
Okay. Pink.
Tropical.
Pink. Blake Edwards comedies. Peter Sellers. Pink.
Pink Panther.
Brick and Anchorman says, I love...
Lamp.
A percussionist plays on...
Drums. Cymbals.
An entire group of those would be...
Time.
Oh, that's hard, dude.
That was a tough one. You got 4. We wanted drum set there.
Yeah.
All right, so
But I couldn't have said drum, right?
Right.
Is that part of the
Yeah, you
verb?
couldn't say that.
All right. I tried my best.
All right, Mr. Tansky, you have drum set, you have Panther, you have Lamp, you have Tropics, and you have Blue.
Is it Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell movies. That is it. You have Blue, obviously, for my boy. You have the Tropics.
For semi-pro.
Yeah, you got Sex Panther. You got I Love Lamp. You got the drum set.
Dude, that's
Step Brothers.
That's messed up. I'm honestly frightened of you right now, Chris. I'm glad you're on my team, but you scare me. I'm just gonna say it, buddy. There's times when you're a little scary.
Wow. And
Our
the
secret
5.
weapon right there.
The 5 bonus points. Okay. Cold Slither, you can get right back in it with this last category.
Right.
All right. Who's giving? Who's receiving?
Let's go with what works. I'll give. Tim will receive.
45 seconds on the clock. Tim, you ready?
Yes.
Classic, you ready?
Yes.
And go.
It's a thing at the hardware store that you can buy. You can climb it.
Ladder.
Yes. You drink this. Comes out of a faucet.
Water.
Yes. Now you use this. You use water to basically make these, and they fly in the air. They're round.
Water balloons. Hot air balloon.
No. You blow it.
Bubbles.
Yes. You play with these. They're small balls. You play with them on the ground. Kids play with them. Some people say you lost them when you go crazy.
Marbles.
Nice. Yes. Sweets.
Candy.
Yes. You do a crime, you go to this place.
Go where?
You commit a crime, you go to this place.
Jail.
Nice. You got 6. Now, this won't be easy, Tim.
Of course not.
You got ladder, water, bubble, marbles, candy, and jail.
Jail just messes it all up.
Well, drop it and think of the other.
Can you repeat that?
Ladder, water, bubble, marbles, candy, jail.
The only thing that comes to mind is fair.
No, not the fair. Classic?
These are board games.
Correct, board games. You have Shoots and Ladders. You have water. Water works for Monopoly. You have bubbles from Trouble, Pop-O-Matic Bubble. You got marbles from Hungry Hippos. You got candy, Candyland, jail from Monopoly. Yes. Wow.
Very good.
Way to go. And the last category in round 2, folks, you'll be giving the clues?
No, it's Tank's turn.
Tank will be giving the clues. Oh, yeah. Tank will be giving the clues. Folks will be receiving. 45 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear.
Window.
Plural.
Windows.
The Egyptians built these. They're on the dollar bills. The name of the show.
Pyramids.
Okay, yep. Type of reptile. Jake the
Snake. Snakes.
Skip that one. Schwarzenegger DeVito.
Twins.
Jason and Michael Myers wears these on their face.
Masks.
Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes were this type of G.I. Joe.
Ninjas.
Correct. And this is a type of lizard that can blend into its surroundings.
Alien.
And that is all 7. These guys with the movies.
Nice. Oh, you can all go to movies. For us, yeah, we should just key in on the movie clues. Then you know that targets the strong portion of our brains.
Wow. All right, Mr. Fogues, you have Chameleon, you have twins, you have windows, pyramids, ninja, snakes, and masks.
Seriously, man, I don't even know. Things that hide. I have no idea.
I am sorry. So sorry. Classic, you already know.
Yep, I do. It's G.I. Joe.
Exactly. G.I. Joe is there.
For Christ's sakes. I don't watch that
Why
shit.
Why didn't we
Glad it
get
was
this
over.
topic? Jesus.
I know, right? Or why wasn't I giving the clues to Tansky?
Talk about your wheelhouse.
Exactly. All right. So that is it for round 2. The the score. The score is Title Pending Movie Podcast 33 and Cold Slither Podcast 15.
I didn't even hear what they had. I just heard our 15.
33.
Ah.
Then he's like, ow.
Now.
That's right. We got one more round.
Yes, you have one more round. And what we will do is take a break.
Find a way to penalize us.
We'll take a break and we'll come back for round 3.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I know Cool, and Cool's teaming up with a good balanced breakfast.
Teaming up with Mr. T cereal. It's getting on the team that knows how cool breakfast can be. You get a crispy corn taste with a touch of brown sugar. Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's Cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T. Golden sweet crispy teas. One bite and you're gonna be eating with a team that's teaming up with Mr. T.
It's Cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T.
And now, back to the show.
Okay. So, what we're going to do for round 3 is each correct answer is 5 points. Welcome back to the show. It's Pyramid, it's the EDP, it's me, it's you, it's Title Pending, it's Cold Slither. It's a lot of people. Never been as many people in the EDP episode. Well, except for the fantasy draft. Bygones. Let's talk to the leaders of the game right now. The Title Pending Movie Podcast crew. You have Mr. Fogarty, Fogue's Movie Reviews, James Bond Buff, and former go-go dancer at the Star Wars Cantina.
Nice. Yeah, not quite. Not quite all of those things, but I do blog for folksmoviereviews.com. You got that right. And I am a big James Bond buff, so there was some truth in there.
And there will be at Comic-Con a Slave Folks figure. Comic-Con exclusive.
I would actually laugh. I would get one of those.
Mr. Tansky, co-host of the Underscoop Fire podcast, big horror buff, graphic artist, and 5-time fantasy kickball champion.
This is true. I'm usually drunk during those games, but yes.
Wait, back up. Did you say horror buff?
He's very buff, and he has Freddy knives.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you said horror or the other word that kind of sounds like that.
Both.
You gotta get your groove on.
Now, we're here in round 3. Now, round 3 you may recognize as the bonus round of the previous incarnations of the pyramid, where the giver of the clues will try to make their partner give the category. So instead of round 2, where the receiver would guess the category after the clues, we're actually going for the category. As an example, we're not going to do the red example. We will do, as Mr. Tansky said during the commercial break, blow me down, give me my spinach, where is olive oil? Things pop, I would say. And that's how it would go. According to the coin flip, the mysterious coin flip in the beginning of the game, Cold Slither will go first. And each correct category is 5 points. So you do have an opportunity to come back here. So who will be given the clues and who will receive?
I'll give the clues. This is classic.
All right.
All right.
There's 60 seconds on the clock. Start now.
Welcome to podcast EDP. That's terrible.
Podcast sayings.
Appreciation.
Intros.
Appreciation. This movie's terrible.
I have no idea.
Quick Kick is awful. All right, pass. Popcorn. Snow caps. Juji
Food.
fruits.
Snacks.
Mm-hmm. Found where?
Movie theater snacks.
All right. Dr. Claw. Cobra Commander.
Villains.
Gargamel.
Cartoon villains.
Mm-hmm. Mushrooms. Pipes. Fire flowers.
Video game landscape. Mario. Stuff with Mario. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time. You got 3 of them.
Okay.
We were looking for, the first one was things Eclectic would say.
That's why I said appreciation twice.
You got a great 15 points.
Right. Back in it.
Back in it. Okay, title pending. Who's giving the clues?
It's my turn to give, Tank?
It is.
Okay, I lost track.
Folks is giving the clues. Tank is guessing. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Hashtag retweet.
Things on under Scoop Fire. Twitter. Things on Twitter. Things you find on Twitter.
A Big Mac. Chicken McNuggets. French
Things you
fries.
find on the menu at McDonald's.
A Whopper. A Whopper Junior.
Fast food items. Fast food.
There we go. Jack. Sawyer.
Characters on Lost.
The Island. Is that good enough?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Toucan Sam. The
Cereal spokespeople. Characters on cereal boxes.
Okay. Proton packs. Ecto 1.
Things that you find in Ghostbusters.
Got it.
That 5 for 5 right there?
That is 5 for 5.
Wow.
Damn, how much time was on the clock?
You had that was 58.9 seconds.
Wow. Down to the wire.
Tansky, woo! Nice job.
That is an extra 25 points, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Mr. Tansky, Mr. Folks. Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Coach Slither, you really need these clues here. You get this extra 25, you'll at least be able to pull up to the bumper, the back bumper. Who's going to give the clues? Who's going to receive?
All right, Tim, why don't you give this time?
Sure.
All right. So Tim's going to give. I'll receive.
Mr. Materia, you ready?
Ready.
Tim, you ready?
Yes.
60 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Beat It. I'm Bad.
Michael Jackson songs.
Okay.
Pass. Ham, pepperoni, cheese,
Types of
sauce.
Pizza toppings. Things you find on a pizza.
Yeah. Pass. Man, that shitty. He's gonna ruin the movie where the Ninja Turtles fight cars that do things and explode and explosions and all his
Michael Bay movies. Criticisms of Michael Bay movies.
Yeah. Which one's that skip? Fungus, armpits.
Things that smell, things that stink.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit, I can't.
Time.
Shit.
Wow. 4 out of 5 anyways.
4 out of
I'm
5.
mad.
Good.
I didn't get that last one.
What was it?
Try to help him out, Tank.
Axel Foley.
Eddie Murphy movies.
Yeah.
Johnny Wishbone.
How long did that take?
I couldn't think of one Eddie Murphy movie.
That's not it.
Well, there's Eddie Murphy characters.
Characters.
Oh, characters. Okay.
Reggie Hammond.
Okay.
You did get a good 20 points there.
Yay.
Nice. All right.
Better.
Yeah.
All right, so
Way better.
What's the final tally?
Well, it's not over yet.
Oh, it's not.
It's not over yet. You can still make some moves here. All right.
We got to put this out of reach, Tank. We need the 7 for 7 here, buddy. We can do it.
Cold Slither Podcast 50. Title Pending Movie Podcast 58. Tank, you ready?
Yep.
Folks, you ready?
I'm good.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Brush your teeth. Take out your contacts. Set your alarm.
Things to do before you go to bed.
Correct. Pass. Mesquite. Salt and vinegar. Barbecue.
Potato chip flavorings.
Correct. Gel bracelets. A Return of the Jedi T-shirt.
Things you might wear in the 80s.
Correct. The movies. It's Sunny Out. No School.
Things that make kids happy.
No, there's no school. The baseball season.
Signs of spring.
Baseball.
Pass.
His tank. Sergeant Slaughter's tank.
Types
Pass.
of tank.
The movie season. You get to wear shorts.
Summer. Summer. Things that are good about summer.
Time.
Did you accept that?
Yes, you got 4 out of 5.
Okay.
You wanna Coach Lady, you wanna try to get folks to guess the other one?
Cobra Raven. Let's see.
G.I. Joe characters again, you fucking G.I. Joe.
USS
G.I. Joe
Flag
vehicles.
Aircraft Carrier.
He would have never got any of those. That's why I said Sergeant Slaughter's tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you got 20 points. That brings you up to 78.
Cool.
So that means even with a perfect 25 points, it is over. But
well played. Let's do it anyway.
But we do it anyway because if you can get the perfect 25 points, you only lost by 3 points.
That would be a moral victory.
Exactly. So very close, and it might be cause for a rematch.
Could you send one of those spokesmodels to console us if we do lose by 3?
Yeah,
That's
maybe
what they get. What do we get?
You get the release.
I'll give again.
Playing for pride. Cold Slither pride.
Tim, you ready?
Yep.
Classic, you ready?
Ready.
Moral victory mode.
Engaged.
60 seconds on the clock. Starts now.
Tailspin, Rescue
Disney
Rangers.
The Disney Afternoon.
Yeah. Beverly Hills.
Teens,
Pass.
90210, Things in California.
Pass. Newman.
Seinfeld characters.
Soup Nazi.
Seinfeld episodes. Seinfeld characters.
Got it.
Yeah. Rocky Road. Butter
Ice cream
Pecan.
Think ice cream flavors.
Super Mario Brothers.
Nintendo games.
Got it.
Yeah. And shit.
Soap operas.
Not
Drama.
Bad Boys 1 and 2 and 3.
Will Smith movies, Michael Bay movies.
No.
Time.
Shit.
Tank, you want to give it a shot?
48 Hours, Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour.
Oh, buddy cop movies.
Yep.
Or cop movies.
Poor Tim. He was like, Beverly Hills, I can't say cop.
That's funny. Sad but true in this case, but true.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the show, or the game at least. The final tally is Cold Slither Podcast 70, Title Pending Movie Podcast 78. And the victory goes to Tank and Foes. Who would you guys like to nominate as the team MVP?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Exactly. We have some nice parting gifts for Cold Slither Podcast. We have years supply of turtle wax.
Nice.
We have
My turtle is starting to chafe.
Cody Wild Musk, and we have a giant barrel of sprinkles, just sprinkles.
Nice.
From the Sprinkles cereal. So, I thank you guys for playing and putting up with me and my game show, the first EDP, the official EDP game show. And maybe there are people who's listening who will want to challenge the champions. Maybe there'll be a Zachary Chapman versus Title Pending.
Ooh. I can think of some blogs and podcasts that have two people that we can invite on to kick their ass for sure.
Wow. You know what? You could have me and Tim will start our own podcast and come back with a rematch since we can represent another podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll wear masks.
Oh, you'll be like the Machines.
Ooh. Yes. Exactly.
I was thinking of Doom. Oh, is that SZA?
Oh. Before you guys go, Title Pending, plugs and shoutouts. Your opportunity. Go.
All right, check us out on the Title Pending Movie Podcast with Tank and Folks. It's available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and anywhere that quality podcasts can be found.
That's very professional.
Coming up, we have our summer movie preview and summer movie draft.
It's true.
During the show, Tank, will you be singing Summer Lovin'? Or some version of it? Iron
that's
Man
my
3
go.
had
yes.
a blast.
That's my go-to whenever I do karaoke, but I have to find a lovely lady to sing it with. So.
All right, sounds like Folks in Drag is on.
Oh
deck.
God, that's totally it. But the funny thing is, I'm thinking of when we did the Muppets song, and I asked you to do the Muppet part, and you didn't even blink. That's
no,
too
I did
funny.
not.
Yeah.
No, you were like, "Yep, I'm on it." So
you have to listen to this show for you know, we can't listen to my favorite segment because this guy actually watched Scarface, but all of the other banter and the flushing and whatnot. Cold Slither Podcast, plugs and shout outs, Click Nation, Classic Team Up. Go ahead, let it out.
There you have it. But yeah, let's definitely listen to our podcast, Cold Slither Podcast. First and foremost, hosted, of course, by yours truly, Tim DOGG, Class Material, and this guy over here, Eclectic. He's one of the co-hosts. You can also check out my own podcast, which is on the same Cold Slither feed. So you come visit coldslitherpodcast.com. You can also get Classic Team Up, which is my one-on-one in-studio conversation with whoever I choose. Upcoming guests will feature Corey Chapman from Underscoop Fire and a few others.
How does that theme song go?
Classic Team Up. It's the Classic Team Up. Oh! That's the quickie version of it, but I've actually got a different theme song every time I come on, so you never know what's going to happen on either podcast. But the real podcast you got to listen to is the one that Tim DOGG hosts.
You damn right.
Tell them about the Click Nation.
Let's see. TheClickNation.com. There's the Click Nation podcast. There's time zones whenever Leroy Jetstream decides to get back in contact with us. There's the Comic Book Chronicles every Thursday night, 9 p.m. the comic book discussion roundtable. And that's it.
And you can find all of that on thekliqnation.com. TheClickNation.
Thank you for that spelling.
No problem.
Wow. All right, everyone, let's give a kiss to the camera.
Kiss it.
Appreciations.
Hey.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be on Tank's side for once, so I'm always the guy going against this freaking guy. You know what I mean? He's handed me my ass in like 8, 9 different contests on my own show. Just saying, Tank, you're the best, but I'm the little brother that can't get a win here at chess or some shit.
Hey, Tim, by the way, I'm glad you didn't say pineapple for that pizza toppings thing. That would have thrown me off. Because normal people don't put pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
he did lead with ham.
Yeah, that's
He did
true.
lead with ham, though.
Yeah, we're not
pineapple
going.
on pizza is good.
Oh, I'm just saying, of all the toppings.
You could do it, but it's not called pizza anymore.
Anchovies would have been a good one to say there, because even if you don't like anchovies on pizza, when the hell does anybody else ever eat anchovies?
I'll eat them. I'll eat them right out the plastic.
Do ya?
I'll eat them out the water if I could. I love anchovies.
I should just keep my mouth shut.
I'd put sardines on pizza if I could.
Here we go.
I can't be your lover.